friends, and welcome to my garden. Today I would like to... I don't think I could pull that off. Today I would like to show you a plant that isn't a bromeliad and is not from the tropics. It is called Artemisia afra, commonly known as Wilde-als or African Wormwood. It is a plant native to our country, grows in the Western Cape, and apparently can be found all the way to Ethiopia. This plant has been used in my family for a very long time, and in a lot of Cape Townian coloured families you would find that being used. I think the knowledge sadly is being lost because it is information that the Bushman, strandlopers, and the Khoisan had access to, and this is how we came to know about this plant. So Artemisia afra is, as I called it in Afrikaans, Wilde-als, is a medicinal plant, no doubt. An incredible medicinal plant at that. I will show you the plant, and I will tell you how in my family we used it. It can be used for colds and flus, drawing boils to point, abscesses, an analgesic, hemorrhoids. Geez, the list is literally endless. Stomach complaints, sinuses, blocked nose, all kinds of things. And it's a very sort of beautiful plant. It's kind of like what most of the Western Cape's plants look like, in that, for those of you who aren't from the Western Cape or not even South Africa, is sort of fynbos looking. It's a shrub growing up to about 2 meters. If it goes unchecked, it becomes sprawling. It's got green leaves, and from above they look green, underneath they're sort of a silvery color, and its smell is intense. I mean, if you brush past the plant, it smells like you've walked into a pharmacy. I kid you not. But those for the kids, like, we'd get these horrible medicines, like, I don't know, was cod liver oil and stuff like that. It's one of those in that category. It's like one of those that are really terrible but super good for you. So let's go look at the plant, and I'll tell you how I use it. When I do this, I will repeat it when I'm doing it, but I want you to know that as it is a medicine, as it is a medicinal plant, don't take it lightly that the plant is not harmful, or any plant for that matter. Everything in moderation, and consult your medical practitioner before you attempt anything that I'm about to show you. And I absolve myself of your actions. I'm just saying, if you try this, you're trying it at your own risk. I know that I'm okay with trying it because it works for me. It really does. It works for my mom, my dad, all kinds of... I have to say that. My little disclaimer. You cannot use it if you did not check it out. If you do it, it's on your own risk, not mine. Okay, let's go check out the plant. Artemisia afra. Apparently, Afra means woman of Africa in Latin, and obviously that is the botanical name. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, because I'm sure every mother uses this in her kitchen. Let me show you what the trunk of the plant looks like. So that's down there, and you can see it's really thick and gnarled and twisted. And like I said, it grows up to about 2 meters. So let me get into the camera and see if this works, because I'm filming by myself. But if you can see that, sort of like, it's pretty tall. So yeah, these are the flowers. and like I said, they smell really, really intense. So generally what I would do if I wanted to use this plant medicinally, I can actually just smell it, it's so intense. Well, actually, before I tell you about that, I said to you that it's got a silver underside. So that's the color underneath. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so if I wanted to use it, literally what I do is I generally, you can use the leaves on the stem too. But I generally, if I have growing tips, I take the growing tips off. So it also causes the plant to bush out quite a bit. It likes being treated that way. Kind of like grass. And so I'd collect a few of the tips, and I think I actually am going to need this because my partner's kind of not feeling so great. So I did say I would make a mixture. I'm not going to show you on camera though, but I'm going to take that one as well. So literally what I would do is I would take this, it's about a closed fistful, or the equivalent of, if you push it down in a cup, a 250 ml cup, how much I would put in there would be 1/3 of leaves, 1/3 for a really strong one, and I'd say 1/4 for just a regular one. And then I would pour boiling water over this, and I'd let it sit and steep for about 5 minutes. The longer you leave it, the better it's gonna do. And then yeah, you can add sugar or honey. I don't, because I think it's one of those medicines that screams nastiness, but it does like miracles in your body. And yeah, if you want to cultivate this plant, Artemisia Afra, you can literally just take a piece like that, break it off, and stick that into the ground. I've actually done that down there next to Sima. So I've actually just stuck that in the ground. Kind of looks a bit hopeless right now, but it'll come up, and then it'll turn into that guy right there. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button. This was very important to me, this plant. I enjoy sort of, cultural medicine. I think it's important, because this is where a lot of the massive pharmaceutical companies get their medicine from. It's obviously back to basics, and that's in the wild, in gardens, and cultural knowledge, and that sort of thing. So yeah, if you do like this video, please hit the like button. If you have any comments or questions about it, I can definitely help you out with that. But again, I will say, do not use this plant if you have not been to the doctor to actually check that you're not allergic to it or anything like that. I take no responsibility if you use this. You use it at your own risk. And then yeah, subscribe please. Okay guys, have a good day. Adios.